What's going on YouTube? Zimoli53 Gaming here. Today I'm bringing you guys a new Warzone class setup with the Ram-7. Typically I run it with the AX50. So my perks would be EOD, Overkill, and Tracker. And then for equipment I usually run C4 and Heartbeat Sensor. Show you guys the class setup at the end of the video. Here's some gameplay. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys do give it a try, leave in the comments what you guys thought of the class.
Descended towards the hill.
Starting off the gameplay here, we decided that we weren't going to buy a loadout until like the first one drops, so we never ended up actually buying one. I personally would rather buy one, get my overkill class, and then use the first free loadout as a ghost, so you can get ghost and then pick up your other weapons. My team, however, the guys I usually play with, they like to just wait for the free ones. So we usually get the first one, get our overkill classes, and then we wait till the fourth circle, grab our ghost classes, and go from there. Here we ambush a team at the loadout. I think there was like 3 loadouts here. So I don't have my Ram yet. Here's the cage fighter, which if you do pick up a cage fighter, you're lucky. It's actually really good. I believe it's the M13, which I believe I've done a video on the M13 as well. If you guys want to check that out, I can link that in the description down below. Also linked down below, I'll have my Twitch channel. I stream Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes on the weekends. Tuesday, Thursday, I usually start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Fridays, I start 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and weekends, it typically varies. I'll usually tweet out on weekends when I'm going live, just because it varies, and I don't have a set schedule on the weekends. But if you guys can, check me out on Twitch, Zimoli53, same as the YouTube channel. Twitter, same thing. Instagram, TikTok, it's all the same. Zimoli53, ZMOLI53. Check me out on there, give me a follow if you guys are enjoying the content. If you guys do have any suggestions that you want me to put in for YouTube videos, content on the other platforms, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to oblige.
He's gone. He's like over by Fire Hall now.
Finally getting into the Ram. Most people, I feel, sleep on the Ram just because of the recoil pattern. It does have a really weird recoil and a lot for an AR compared to some of the other ones like the M4, M13, the GRA. But JGod did a video, which I can link in the description as well, where the Ram has the fastest time to kill up to, I think it was like 40 meters or something like that, and then it kind of drops off, which if you don't want to run an SMG, it's kind of your better option per se for closer combat, which my setup I run typically, I go for close and far. So I run the Ram typically with the AX50, like I said before. This allows me to snipe enemies that are further, and then guys that are closer, say they come around a corner, or if we're in a house and they come in the house, I'm not going to try and quick scope them. It just ain't going to happen for me. So I usually pull out the Ram or whatever other assault rifle I'm running, and it usually gets the job done. The only time I find you get outgunned is if they are running an MP7 or an MP5, which a lot of people are running an MP7, so it does vary depending who you're playing against and the teams and what they're using. But for the most part, the Ram is a very viable gun in Warzone. I started using it about a week ago after I saw JGod's video. I am liking it. I've always liked the Ram other than the recoil. I like how fast it shoots. I like its distance, how it looks, everything else cosmetic wise. I did play with a couple of the grips and attachments to add aiming stability, recoil control, all that good jazz. I found the Ranger foregrip and the tack laser to be ideal. If you really wanted to get rid of the tack laser, you could add one of the stocks that adds aiming stability, but the tack laser also adds ADS speed. So if you are in a closer quarter situation, the tack laser helps with that, being able to aim down sight at your target. So that's personally why I run the tac laser. And I know people are worried about like running lasers because they're green and like the enemy can see them. However, the only time the tac laser is visible is when you're aiming down sights. If you're not scoped in, like right here, my laser's not on. But as soon as I go to aim in, the laser turns on, but the enemy can only see it at about 30 meters. So if you're shooting any further, they won't see it. And if they're at 30 meters and they're looking at you, you should probably be shooting. So them seeing the laser, not going to be such a big deal. But if you guys don't want to run a tac laser, I definitely recommend running the stock for this. That adds aiming stability. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. But that would be one of the adjustable pieces of this class. The other adjustable one could be the foregrip, depending on your preference. I've tried the commando, and it wasn't bad, but I did find that the Ranger had less recoil and it was more controllable. So that's usually why I run it. I might try the operator or the Merc. The only downfall I find with the Merc is like it adds hipfire accuracy, but with an AR, how often do you hipfire? You may hipfire more than I do. I personally don't hipfire all that often, usually because I'm further away from enemies. My team likes to play it slow, kind of run with the circles, fight our way into buildings and all that stuff. But if you guys do give this class setup a try, leave in the comments down below what you guys think. Any adjustments you guys made or will make, let me know. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys have made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and turn on the bell for post notifications so you guys never miss a new video. Trying to put a new video out once, sometimes twice a week. Still fidgeting with my new PC, programs, software, all that good jazz. Let me know in the comments what you guys want for new videos, whether you guys want more class setups for different weapons, say like the random ones that nobody really uses. I'll give those a shot with what I think will be best for those in Warzone. Or if you guys want to see more just gameplays, montages, stuff like that, let me know in the comments. Comment at me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok even. Find a way to communicate with me, guys. I want to be as communicating to the community as possible. The more you guys communicate with me, the more I can communicate back, build that relationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it. More people, the better. I also have a Discord server. You guys can join that as well if you guys want to hit me up with ideas, attachments, weapons, etc. I will link that in the description down below as well. I typically don't run Discord with game chat with my buddies. None of them have it. We usually just run PS4 party chat. So I don't really chat in Discord much, but if you guys do message me, I will see it, and I'll do my best to respond as quick as possible. I do appreciate anybody who has stayed this long in the video. If you guys did enjoy it, like I said before, drop a like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you guys never miss a new video. And please guys, share this with your friends. If you guys have friends that play COD, brother, sister, cousins, family, anybody, share it with them. Post it as a story on your Instagram, something like that. Get these videos out, guys. The more you guys share, the more it helps me. The more you guys help me, the more I can help you. Getting into the class setup now, I run the monolithic suppressor to stay off the minimap when I shoot without losing my range. For the barrel, I run the longest barrel, which is the FSS Ranger. Most recoil control, bullet velocity. I then run the tac laser. Explained why I run that before. I then run the Ranger foregrip. I've played around with the commando. And then I run 50 round mags just because this gun shoots so fast that you kind of need the extra 20 bullets that it gives you. I really wish it had a 60 round mag, but it doesn't. So there's the class setup. Let me know what you guys think.